Most men over 60 notice this at some point. Your socks leave deep marks by the end of the day. Your ankles look thicker, almost puffy by evening. Your shoes feel tighter than they did in the morning, and maybe your legs even feel heavier than usual. And your first thought is something wrong with my heart? But here's the truth most people never hear. For a huge number of older men, it's not your heart at all. It's your lymphatic system. And if you ignore it, the swelling doesn't just stay the same. It gets worse over time. Heavier, harder, more stubborn, more uncomfortable, and sometimes even painful. But if you understand what's really happening, you can start draining it in minutes and begin to feel relief much faster than you expect. Sometimes within just a few days of consistent effort. In this video, I'll show you why your ankles swell after 60, why your doctor might miss this completely, and a simple 5-minute daily habit that helps move that fluid out naturally. Let's get into it. But first, I want to thank you for your company today. We very much appreciate your support. And please remember, this video is to educate and inform. It is not medical advice. It is not medical advice. Always check with your doctor before you start on any action that could affect your health. Speak with your doctor first. Okay, back to our topic. Let me first talk about the misdiagnosis trap. Here's where most men go wrong. They assume swelling automatically equals heart failure. Now, yes, heart problems can cause swelling, but they are far from the most common reason. According to clinical research published in medical resources like StatPearls, the most common cause of peripheral edema in older adults is venous insufficiency, not heart disease, not kidney failure, and not something instantly life-threatening in most cases. And here's something even more important that rarely gets explained. Swelling happens when fluid builds up faster than your body can remove it. It's not just about how much fluid is in your body, it's about how efficiently your body can move it. And guess what controls that removal? Your lymphatic system, a system most people never think about until something like this shows up. This next part is where things really start to click, because once you understand this, you'll never look at swollen ankles the same way again. And you'll finally understand why common advice often doesn't work, or only works temporarily. What's really happening inside your legs? Inside your body, there's a silent drainage network working 24/7. It's called the lymphatic system. Most people have never even heard of it, but it plays a critical role in keeping your body balanced. Its job? To pull excess fluid out of your tissues, filter it, remove waste, and return it back into circulation. But here's the problem. As you age, you move less throughout the day, your muscles weaken gradually, you sit longer without realizing it, and pressure builds in your lower body due to gravity. And the lymph system slows down. It becomes less efficient, less responsive, and more easily overwhelmed. Medical literature explains it like this. Edema develops when fluid production exceeds lymphatic drainage capacity. In plain English, your body is producing more fluid than it can drain, so it has nowhere to go. It pools right where gravity pulls it. Your ankles, your feet, your lower legs. And over time, that pooling becomes more noticeable and harder to ignore. Why it gets worse after 60? Now here's why this problem becomes much more noticeable after 60. The lymphatic system is not like your heart. It doesn't have a central pump pushing fluid around. It relies entirely on movement, muscle contractions, pressure changes created by walking and shifting your body. But as one clinical review explains, reduced mobility, loss of muscle tone, and prolonged limb dependency increase the risk of lymphatic dysfunction. Translation: less movement equals slower drainage, and slower drainage means fluid starts to accumulate. And here's the kicker. Even if your heart is perfectly fine, even if your blood pressure is normal, you can still have swollen ankles, and many men do, without realizing the real cause. So if you've been worrying, thinking something is seriously wrong with your heart, you may have been looking in the wrong place. And more importantly, you may have been missing the simple solution that's right in front of you, the 5-minute habit that changes everything. Now let's talk about what actually helps, because this is where most advice falls short. People are told to drink more water, reduce salt, take medication. And while those things can help in certain cases, they don't directly fix slow lymph flow. What does? Movement that activates drainage. Movement that mimics what your body used to do naturally when you were more active. I'm going to guide you through the step-by-step habit. Here's the simple 5-minute routine you can start today. Step 1. Lie down and elevate your legs, above heart level if possible. Use a pillow or cushion for support. Step 2. Flex your feet up and down. Slow, controlled, 30 to 50 reps. Focus on squeezing your calf muscles. Step 3. Add ankle circles, 10 each direction. Keep the movement smooth and steady. Step 4. Gently contract your calf muscles, like you're pressing a gas pedal. Hold for a second, then release. Step 5. Finish with 2 minutes of still elevation. Just hold your legs in an elevated position. Let gravity assist the drainage process. Why this works? Because your calf muscles act like a natural pump. They push fluid upward, back into circulation, and help your lymph system catch up and clear the excess. And the more consistently you do this, the more noticeable the results become. So, is there any scientific backing for this? What does the science say? In fact, a clinical study on elderly patients found that raised leg exercises significantly improved leg edema. Not pills, not extreme interventions, not complicated routines. Simple movement done consistently over time. Quick pause. Before we continue, here's something worth knowing. If you've been feeling frustrated or even embarrassed about changes in bedroom performance, sensitivity, stamina, or desire, you're not alone. And it's not your fault. There's a 100% natural solution that's already helped thousands of men feel confident and energized again. No pills, no injections, no procedures, no surgery, no risky shortcuts. Just a simple, easy home remedy you can make at home, designed to support what researchers are now calling the manhood molecule, a key factor for arousal, blood flow, and lasting power. Find out more. There's a link in the description and in the pinned comment. Check it out. It could be the very thing you've been looking for. Okay, now, let's get back to today's topic. Hidden triggers you should know. Now, before you think this is the whole story, there are a few triggers that silently make things worse over time. Sitting for long periods without moving, standing still for hours, tight socks or restrictive shoes, extra body weight adding pressure, low activity levels day after day. And research shows swelling is strongly linked with low activity levels and mobility limitations. So this isn't random. It's not mysterious. It's mechanical. And that means it's something you can influence and improve. Here's a warning. Know when it is serious. Now, let's be clear. Not all swelling is harmless. If you notice sudden swelling in one leg, pain or redness, shortness of breath, rapid weight gain over a short period, you need medical attention, because conditions like blood clots or heart failure must be ruled out quickly. But for most men watching this, slow daily ankle swelling that builds gradually throughout the day is usually a drainage problem. These are my final thoughts. Let's recap this simply. Swollen ankles after 60 are often not your heart. They're caused by fluid that your lymphatic system isn't clearing fast enough. And the solution is not complicated. It's daily movement, elevation, and activating the natural pumps in your legs. Small actions done consistently can make a noticeable difference over time. Start this 5-minute habit today and watch what happens over the next 7 days. Pay attention to how your ankles feel, how your shoes fit, how your legs look by the evening. Because once your body starts draining properly again, everything feels lighter, more comfortable, more normal, and easier to manage day to day. If you found this useful, stay with this channel, because we break down what actually works for men over 50. No fluff, no nonsense, just real health. Now, watch the video now on your screen for more vital content on men's health and well-being.